Hey you guys, I just wanted to show you all these are the products that I use for when I'm going to change my bag for my ostomy. And actually I have an ileostomy, not an ostomy. So, as in it comes from my ileum, my small intestines, and not my large intestines. Let's start with this. These are bags that when you have pouches, like I have a 2-piece pouch, not a 1-piece. I used to use 1 pieces. 1 pieces. In a future video, I will show you the different pouches that I have used. Or you know, I might show you some other pouches, but I'll show you the one that I used to use, which was a 1 pouch. But this is I now use a 2-piece. And as you grow with an ostomy, you will learn, what you're more comfortable with using. So these are the bags that actually come with the ostomy. You see they're very discreet. And let me see. One roll one out. So you can't see through them. And so they're a good size bag. So yeah. But I tend to run out of those because not that many comes in the pack. I wish more did come in the pack. But so I needed another option instead of grocery store bag, because the grocery store bags would have holes in them sometime and all some stuff. But anyway, I started one day I was like in Marshall's or somewhere, and I saw these dog waste bags, and of course they were like 25 cents. So I was like, okay, I cannot be there. I gotta try it. So yeah, they come in a little roll, and I feel like, okay, if it's good enough for dog poop, why not? Yeah, so you kind of see through this bag. It reminds me of a Dollar Tree bag. Of the Dollar Tree, if you ever go into Dollar Tree and get those trash bags that they have, like for the small trash cans, like you can use those too. So you just need something. When you're changing your ostomy bag, you do want to make sure that, like this one has like been kind of folded up and everything like that. So you see the creases in where it's going to stick. You might want to watch out for that, because a lot of times, your bowel can seep through these cracks or whatever. So I would say either try to straighten it out as much as possible, especially if you don't have another one. Or either I just tend to wear these to not be wasteful. I just tend to wear these like when I know I'm not going anywhere for like at least a day or two or something like that. Or I'll know I'll be close to home, something like that. Since I'm going to be doing stuff, yeah, I just went on and got a whole new one that wasn't, folded and everything like that. Here's my wafer, and my stuff is by Coloplast, which I used to use a different company. Like in a future video, I will show you what I used to use. But okay, right here is your adhesive ring. Oh, and make sure you wash your hands before you do this. Just don't have, I would say, because of moisturize. Like as far as if you have moisturizer on your hands, so if you have moisturizer on your hands, you might want to wash your hands before molding your ring, because I've done it in the past and it's kind of like it doesn't want to stick. I guess the moisture goes onto the ring and it doesn't want to stick onto your skin. So that's something that I've learned. And also you have your removal wipes. These are non-alcoholic, and I do like these from Hollister because like they're kind of a rough kind of feel to it, but I don't know, it's good for scrubbing that residue off your skin. So I like these. And also we have our skin prep, and I heard that some people don't use the skin prep, but I tend to use the skin prep because just for further protection of my skin when it's wearing away at the barrier and bowel is on your skin. So just to protect that. And this is actually alcoholic because, well, it actually has contain alcohol, and it does burn. I'm not gonna lie, it burns. And so because I only put it up close to the stoma, actually. And it tends to have a sting, but you know, just blow on it or fan it or whatnot. Okay, and now we're going to get started. Now that we have our supplies out. Oh, also, these are my favorite scissors. I have like 3 or 4 pair. Not of the same kind though. Typically they're really straight, or some of them are long and then some of them are shorter. But anyway, but these are my favorite because they curve. And I have no idea. One of these companies gave me this. Like, I guess when you first get an ostomy, they try to send you, they send you samples of stuff and everything like that. But I want to say I got this from Hollister, but I have no idea, you guys. But I'm pretty sure you can just Amazon some curved scissors. So, like, okay, you guys. So, this is my bag after I woke up, and basically I tend to have a lot of gas through the night, I guess, or it's the way you're laying. I have no idea. Like, why do you get air in your bag a lot at night? You can see how it's starting to, you know, it's starting to change the color of the barrier underneath your adhesive wafer. Like, all this, you can just tell the bowel is kind of seeping out, and it's just time to change. And also, let me see, you can just tell the color change and whatnot. And also, it's just starting to look a little old anyway. And I always say that, especially when you have a pouch that's like this anyway, that obviously the filter's not working anymore. So you really do need a new bag on, especially if you're going to be out and about. You know, you want the filter to work, so you don't really want to have an older bag on. Yeah, so this is a 2-piece, so I'm just going to show you, like, literally how I just opened it up a little bit and the air just went down. So anyway, we're going to take our adhesive remover, and so after I open it, I literally just pour it on the bag. I don't know if y'all can see that. And I pour it because it's a lot of adhesive remover just sitting in the bag. And so, and then you got some on my hand. Yeah, you will be getting some on your hand. Yeah, so you're just going to wipe, continue to wipe. Let me see. Continue. Okay, now that we got it off, we're going to dispose of that. And so you're going to wipe this portion. You're going to wipe this off. So wipe as much as you can with the tissue. And put it in the bag. Let me see. So like I said, these are pretty good because they're a little rough. And you're going to, I mean, as long as you have an ostomy, you're going to have this ring. I'm not even lying. Like, this is like a permanent. It's more like a, you know, reminds me of a Band-Aid. Of when people have Band-Aids on and you've been wearing it for a little bit, and it makes that kind of, that mark on you. So until you don't have to wear an ostomy anymore, you're going to forever have that bag on you. I mean, that ring on there. So we're going to make sure we pour it. And typically, if I can help it, I like to take a shower when I'm changing my bag. So that's how I typically like to change my bag. Your redness, of course. But this Right here is a bit of irritation from the bowel being on the skin because, like I said, I was kind of waiting around to change it. Let me see. And so, but other than that, it looks pretty good, especially after we're going to dry it off with some tissue or whatnot. But I'm going to get a soapy towel, and I'm actually going to wipe this down. And I like to get mine as warm and hot, not hot, but as warm as I can take it. And I just like to just kind of, I don't know, it makes me feel like I'm giving it a little spa treatment or something like that to my skin, because, you know, and I don't tend to rush changing my bag if I don't have to, because I want it to get as much air on the skin as possible. So, but if I have to rush, it typically only takes me like 5 minutes, to be honest, if it's not overwhelmingly continuously outputting. Okay, so now I have a dark towel. You do not want to get a white or whatever towel to do this. I don't tend to get a lighter color towel to do this, because mainly because if it starts flowing, especially the gastric juices, they stain so bad. They really do. So you'll see the green. I'm guessing everybody's pretty much green, I'm sure. But anyway, you start seeing like it stains your towels. So that's why I tend to use a dark colored towel. I'm taking my barrier and I just cut it. Like cut that so it's made of C. And I know I don't use a lot since I have a smaller stoma, so I cut about that much. And you can just add on if you feel like you need some more. So I can just add it back. I usually do this before I even take the bag off, but I didn't this time. So you're gonna mold it. Mold it. So it's pretty easy. And I'm going to just roll it out. So like I was saying, you want to make sure your stoma is actually dry. So I tend to take a paper towel and wrap it around. Take my tissue or a paper towel, whatever, and wrap it around the stoma so it can soak up any moisture from the stoma. This part. So you're going to take your adhesive wipe, your skin prep that you're going to take. And like I told you guys, like, be careful with it because, like, it tends to spill out. But, so you're going to take it. It's just a wipe like this. And I tend to fold it because I want to get it precisely where I want to get it. So, for this, I'm just going to wipe. Oof. See, it's already burning a little bit. So I'm just going to wipe it right up on the stoma where I know that, my bag, like, it'll go right up under my bag and it'll be sitting, the bowel will be sitting right there, right up under the barrier. So I just want to really try to protect that skin as much as possible. But you'll get the hang of it though, to be honest. You'll have to. Okay, so now we have the adhesive on, and we're going to press it around the sides and make sure it's not pulling at your skin like the edges or anything. You can just lift it up and you can re-stick them. So that's what I kind of like to do anyway. Just make sure they are not pulling, on your skin, that adhesive, because bruh, yeah, you will know it. And we're going to take our bag, and you can see the bag actually folds up with Velcro, and you just fold it up. It's pretty simple. All these bags are really simple to put on though, all these pouches. And with this one though, you actually can fold it up and put it inside. So I like that portion of it, that it makes it even a little more shorter to me. And so you're going to take the sticky part off, and you're going to make sure you try to put it in the ring as close to the ring or on the ring as possible. Fit it in there. You want to make sure how it's laying. Let me see. And voila. You see? Got it on there. Ta-da. And you can put your stuff on. Bye.